All right, gentlemen, let's have some real talk. If your mornings aren't what they used to be, and I think you know exactly what I mean, then you need to hear this. You're already drinking coffee every day, right? But what if I told you that with just a few simple additions, that same cup of coffee could support better blood flow, steady energy, and yes, help bring back those morning situations that used to be a lot more reliable? I'm Dr. James Walker, a urologist with over 10 years of experience helping men overcome these challenges. I've seen thousands of patients struggle with declining energy, performance, and confidence. And here's the truth. Sometimes the best solutions aren't in a pill bottle. They're in your kitchen cabinet. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what you can add to your coffee to transform it from just a wake-up drink into a powerful daily tool for your health, energy, and performance. And before you dismiss this as some kind of fad or alternative trick, let me make this clear. Everything I'm about to share is backed by actual research. We're talking peer-reviewed studies and clinical evidence, not internet rumors. Now, coffee on its own is great. It gives you that boost in the morning, wakes you up, and sharpens your focus. But plain coffee comes with a catch, a quick spike in energy followed by a crash. You might feel alert for a while, but by mid-morning you're reaching for another cup. And while caffeine does temporarily improve circulation, it doesn't solve the deeper issues men face after 50. Things like declining testosterone, stiffening blood vessels, and reduced nitric oxide production. That's where these simple coffee upgrades come in. Think of it like this. You wouldn't put regular fuel into a high-performance car. Well, after 50, your body needs premium fuel, and these ingredients can provide exactly that. 1. Cinnamon. Just a quarter teaspoon is all you need. But here's the important part. Not all cinnamon is the same. Go for Ceylon cinnamon if possible, not the common cassia variety. Ceylon has much lower levels of coumarin, which in high amounts can be hard on the liver. Why cinnamon? Because it helps regulate blood sugar. Studies show it can reduce fasting blood sugar by up to 29%. That's critical for erections because unstable blood sugar damages the tiny blood vessels, even smaller than a human hair, that are essential for strong blood flow where it matters most. Cinnamon also supports vasodilation, which means it helps blood vessels relax and open up. That's thanks to cinnamaldehyde, a compound that encourages your body to produce more nitric oxide, the very same molecule that medications like Viagra work on. On top of that, cinnamon smooths out energy levels. No jitters, no crash, just steady stamina. And it makes your coffee taste like a gourmet drink. Cultures in the Middle East and Latin America have been using cinnamon in coffee for centuries, and now science explains why. 2. Cocoa powder. Next up is unsweetened cocoa powder. Just a teaspoon stirred into your coffee turns it into a natural health booster. Cocoa is packed with flavonoids, especially epicatechin and catechin, which are proven to support nitric oxide production. Nitric oxide is the master switch for erections. When you're younger, your body produces plenty. But after 50, levels can drop by half. That's why cocoa is so powerful. It naturally increases nitric oxide, making blood flow easier and firmer. One study published in the Journal of Hypertension showed that daily cocoa intake improved artery function by 30%, results comparable to certain medications, but without side effects. Cocoa also helps your mood. It contains natural compounds like anandamides and phenylethylamine, which promote feelings of well-being and reduce stress. Add in the magnesium boost, crucial for testosterone and muscle health, and you've got one of the simplest upgrades possible. Flavor-wise, it turns your coffee into a rich mocha. And if it tastes a little bitter, a touch of stevia or monk fruit sweetener balances it out without spiking your blood sugar. 3. Maca powder. Known as natural Viagra in Peru, maca root works differently from medications. Instead of forcing short-term blood flow, it helps your body naturally balance hormones over time. Maca is grown high in the Andes Mountains, in harsh conditions that make it incredibly nutrient-dense. It's packed with amino acids, vitamins, minerals, and unique compounds called Remedies that help regulate energy, stamina, and desire. Studies show maca can improve performance, boost sperm quality, and enhance overall vitality. It works by supporting the hypothalamus and pituitary gland, the master controllers of your hormones. That's why its effects build gradually over weeks, creating lasting improvements instead of temporary boosts. A teaspoon in your coffee adds a nutty malt-like flavor. Yellow maca is mild, red maca is great for prostate health, and black maca is known for energy and endurance. Most men notice better energy, focus, and drive within 2-3 weeks. 4. Coconut oil. Blending a teaspoon of coconut oil into your coffee may sound strange, but it creates a creamy, latte-like drink that fuels your body for hours. Here's why it matters. Testosterone is built from healthy fats. And many men, especially those who spent years avoiding fat in their diets, are starving their hormone production. Coconut oil provides medium-chain triglycerides, MCTs, which are quickly converted into energy and also support testosterone levels. Research shows MCTs can raise testosterone by up to 20% compared to other fats, while also supporting thyroid function and metabolism. The key is blending, don't just stir it in. A quick blend creates a smooth, frothy texture. Start small, maybe half a teaspoon, and increase as your body adjusts. You can also use MCT oil if you prefer. 5. Ginger. Finally, ginger. Fresh or powdered, this spice is a powerhouse for circulation and testosterone support. It contains compounds called gingerols, which open up blood vessels, reduce inflammation, and even protect the testes from oxidative stress. One study found that daily ginger increased testosterone by nearly 18% in 3 months. Another showed improvements in sperm count and motility. In coffee, ginger adds a subtle spicy warmth that wakes you up without being overwhelming. Start with just a pinch, about a quarter teaspoon, and adjust to taste. Fresh ginger gives a more immediate effect, while powdered ginger provides concentrated long-term benefits. How to use this in real life. Now, you might be wondering if you need to add all 5 every morning. The answer is no. Start small. Try cinnamon first for a week, then add cocoa, and experiment gradually. Here's a simple routine. Week 1, add 1/4 teaspoon cinnamon. Week 2, add 1 teaspoon cocoa alongside the cinnamon. Week 3, introduce maca a few days per week. Week 4, experiment with coconut oil or ginger. Or, if you prefer, combine a few into a weekend power coffee. Blend coffee with cinnamon, cocoa, and coconut oil. It tastes amazing and delivers real benefits. The important thing is consistency. Don't overload your coffee on day 1. Let your body adjust and give it at least a month to notice results. Final thoughts, gentlemen, decline is not inevitable. With the right choices, your mornings and your performance can feel stronger than they have in years. These aren't exotic, hard-to-find ingredients. They're inexpensive, natural, and backed by science. So tomorrow morning when you make your coffee, remember, one small addition can set the tone for your entire day. Start simple, stay consistent, and see the difference for yourself. And if you find this helpful, share it with a friend who might benefit. Sometimes the best thing you can do for someone is give them the tools to feel like themselves again. Stay strong, stay consistent, and keep making small changes that create big results.